Hello, my name is Melissa Lane, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. My client was referred to me by her school guidance counselor. My client is an 8-year-old child who was suffering from PTSD after witnessing an assault on her aunt while the two of them were shopping. Her aunt was seriously injured, and Samantha has been exhibiting behaviors of isolation, and she's been acting out at school, spends a lot of time in the restroom crying. She's been having nightmares and has been withdrawing from the family. Samantha has been formally diagnosed with PTSD as the result of professional observation by a doctor based on her symptoms. The thing with children with PTSD is that they face difficult challenges. They might put the events of the trauma in the wrong order. They may also believe that there were signs indicating trauma was going to happen and that they could have prevented it. They might try to see signs of it happening again in the future so they can, do something to stop it. And they just can basically develop an overall fear of the trauma happening again. So it kind of comes out on their nightmares. They isolate themselves because being in public can be scary for them. They may not want to be around their peers. They can also show loss of interest in normal activities, reduced concentration. Their schoolwork can decline, which is definitely showing itself in Samantha, as well as anger and irritability. The reason that Samantha was referred to my office is because we specialize in an intervention called Let's Connect. Let's Connect is a relatively new intervention, but it is based on behavioral theory, and that the belief that changing our thoughts will change our reactions to certain things. And certainly in the case of PTSD, changing a child's thoughts is key to recovery. Let's Connect is basically a parent or guardian and child intervention. It focuses on the pre-existing bond between child and caregiver, and it builds upon that bond to create deeper and more trusting relationships. Often with PTSD, parents and caregivers, they don't know how to respond to the child, so they can really treat them as victims, which is not a productive way to handle the child's emotions. Intervention with Let's Connect, it involves about 8 to 10 sessions, more if necessary. They're delivered weekly, and they're usually about 90 minutes long, depending on the level of the child's interest and involvement. The first goal of Let's Connect is to teach parents, teachers, this can be used in the school as well, is to teach caregivers how to effectively respond to the child's emotions. The second goal is to teach parents how to reduce stress in themselves, as well as to regulate their own emotions. And the third goal of Let's Connect is to teach parents specific skills to build a child's emotional security through active listening, empathy, and validation of the child's feelings. And the fourth goal of Let's Connect is to teach children specific skills, including identification and awareness of their emotions, understanding their emotions, and of course, regulating their emotions. The following role play is obviously not with an 8-year-old child and the parent, but it's just for demonstration purposes to show how the intervention Let's Connect can help parents and children to overcome the challenges of PTSD.